Water is the essence of wetness.
Welcome to another video. Today I am playing maximum rank Ghoti. That's right, I'm back with Ghoti. Haven't played this combination in a long time. Also, we're ranking up. All right, today we are ranking up all the way to, I think, diamond rank. I think it's platinum, diamond, and then master. All right, master takes too long to get to, but diamond rank, pretty sweet. So what are we doing? Hold on. While I'm talking, we're missing nonsense. All right, jellyfish into the shift on the field. All right, lets us make the Arion post. We also had the option of fish sonar and using legendary ocean to just summon our big Kairushin dragon, but you know what, we got a better line. All right, we got a more fun line. Arion post is going to banish the Sinopios from the deck, which is going to add it to hand by banishing the shift from the graveyard. So shift going to come back into standby phase. We got some cards for next turn. Is this the best start we could have had? No. Was Dragon better? Probably, but we'll see what the opponent can do. Opponent playing Pearlies. All right, literally the most top tier deck right now. Pearlies, top tier. Opponent adding a Pearleap to hand. So what do we do? All right, we have really two interactions. We got Call by the Grave. We got Arion Post gonna let us synchro summon with shift to banish. So we got to be patient. My friend Pearly, this is the big threat. All right, when you're playing against Pearlies, you're gonna check out my deck list at the end of the video. Right, we got a lot of answers to the My Friend Pearly, because I think people focus too much on the tower and they forget that the real value engine in this deck is My Friend Pearly recycling all of their spell traps back to hand every time you deal with one of their monsters. Opponent revealing 3 happy memories. Happy memory to hand. Activating the Pearly. All right, so here's our window. We're gonna summon, we're gonna banish right now. Opponent, we're gonna summon the Azcan. Opponent is going to reveal the happy memory to make the happiness, and we do not want happiness attacking us, so we're gonna banish it right now. Now that is gonna let our opponent get back their cards with the My Friend Pearly, but we got a backup plan. We got this Call by the Grave. Now, the one other thing you should know about Pearlies, all right? Pearly, this card was designed properly. Its effects are hard once per turn. You summon another one, you already activated it, you can't activate it. For some reason, this Pearly, not once per turn. If you summon a second one, it activates again to reveal the top 3. You can reveal the hand, special summon, an XC Pearly, so that one, good to negate, because they're probably going to try and summon it again. Azcan going to come back to the field. I did actually consider, and I probably should have done this, alright, this was probably a mistake. You have the option of not banishing the Azcan in the banishing a card to resummon the Azcan, and I chose to banish, resummon the Azcan. If I had left that other fish in the graveyard, I could have used Sinopios. Banished my shift from the graveyard, summoned Sinopios, summoned the Zep, and had another interaction. Although the only interaction we have left is because Azcan once per turn, fairly designed card. Azcan once per turn. The only thing we could have done is summoned a White Aura Whale. White Aura Whale pop their attack position monsters. Got to do it when the chain is empty. So not ideal. So I decided to just bring Azcan back. Hope for the best. Opponent, get a happy memory back to hand. Getting the delicious memory back to hand. Getting the sleepy memory back to hand. This is what I'm telling you, right? My friend Pearly. This is the threat. This is the threat. Opponent summoning the Pearly again, trying to activate to search. We are going to banish and negate with the Call by the Grave. The other Pearly in the graveyard going to negate the effect of Pearly for 2 turns. Their turn, our turn. Pearly negated. Opponent activating the Pearlily, going into Plump. Gonna make a big Plump. The biggest Plump ever. They're gonna eat more spells. They're eating 2. This is the one, is limited to 1 in OCG. Sleepy Memory. This is going to let them draw on the standby phase of our turn. Happy Memory activating, chaining the Plump. Gonna eat. Eating it up. Summoning another Pearly from the deck, making a Princess Sprite. And opponent summon this in defense mode, so they're not planning to attack with it. Ranking up into the X Pearly Noir. And this is, I think, Pearly, alright, I've said this before, very difficult deck to play. Alright, opponent summoning this X Pearly Noir in defense mode, even though they could have attacked over the Azcan and then turned the Sylvan Princess Sprite into a Zeus. So Pearly, just so difficult to play. Opponent turtling with their unaffected monster. Now, it's unaffected as long as it has 5 or more materials. Right now, it has 6 materials. So if opponent activates it once, it is affected by our activated effects. And we have quite the hand here. We got Ocean Dragon, we got Snopios, we got Legendary Ocean, and we got a fish coming back. Fish come back. Alright, now, opponent is going to draw, alright, drawing in the standby phase with their 2 Sleepy Memories. Now we're going to immediately, as soon as we get priority, we're going to immediately summon Baron. If opponent activates this X Pearly Noir to shuffle something in, it has less than 5 materials. It has 4 materials, which means Baron can negate and pop it. So that is the out right now. We got Baron. Baron the out. And we're focused on the Pearly Noir right now, but remember what I said. My friend Pearly is the threat. My friend Pearly is the threat. Opponent activating Max C. And activating a Veiler. We let the Max C go, alright? I don't care about Max C, alright? Opponent's already drawn a billion cards. We need to focus on dealing with their board. We can't waste Baron's negate on a Max C. Opponent also activating Veiler, and this we do have to negate, unfortunately. Veiler we need to negate because we gotta pop this My Friend Pearly. If opponent knew what they were doing, they would probably activate the My Friend right now, shuffle Baron, but they don't know what our hand is. They're afraid. They want to keep him in turtle mode with 6 materials. Negate the effect Veiler. Pop the My Friend Pearly. Activate the Fish Sonar. Now if this leaves the field, they won't be getting back 1,000 spell traps from the graveyard, alright? All the materials that he has inside him. Get the Jellyfish. Legendary Ocean. Summon the Jellyfish. Activate the Jellyfish. Summon the Kairushin. Now we got another negate. So if opponent activates X Pearly Noir to shuffle, we got the Jelly to negate. Alright. And now we got the Ocean Dragon Lord, meaning opponent can only control 1 non-water monster. So obviously they're going to keep their X Pearly Noir. We get to activate we get to activate our Ocean Dragon Lord. Search for a card, and I'm going to search for Sea Stealth. Alright. Why am I searching Sea Stealth? Well, this has an effect that your water monsters can't be targeted by non-water monster effects. That means if opponent wants to activate their X Pearly Noir to get rid of our Ocean Dragon Lord or our Jellyfish, they have to activate, remove the Sea Stealth first, and then on a new chain, they'll be able to remove our water monsters. So opponent, gonna have trouble. And if they activate to remove the Sea Stealth 2 and we negate with Jellyfish, they gotta wait till a new chain to activate again, try and remove Sea Stealth attack, try and remove the Jellyfish. And at that point, they're running out of material, so opponent is still holding on to the X Pearly Noir. They are in turtle mode. We are going to let our Brawn come back to the extra deck to summon the Shift. Now, a bit awkward, alright. Legendary Ocean reduces the levels of our monsters, which does mess us up a little bit. Now, I am playing Pacifist in here. Pacifist Umi makes tokens, also doesn't reduce the level. Usually you want to get that one out when you got your Ghoti plays, but you live with what you got. We got Legendary Ocean. Opponent shuffling their Pearlies back into the deck. Activating another My Friend Pearly. Going to reveal 3 Pearly cards. But opponent is not a reader. I'm feeling it. Alright, opponent's not a reader. We're going to let them do their play. Opponent activating Pearly Memory. Now, all these cards, it is so confusing. Okay, opponent activate another one. They don't know that what effect they can resolve once they activate the card. They don't know that they can't special summon their Pearlies. So opponent activated Sleepy Memory, try to summon a Pearly. Can't do it because Umi lock. Alright, tries again. Pretty Memory, try to summon a Pearly. They can't do it. Make us gain 1,000 life points, do nothing. Opponent just confused. Alright, they're letting us draw back to our turn. So we get a turn for free. Opponent faded their whole turn. And now they are drawn again with the Sleepy Memory. So we do have to get rid of this. Now, I'm running 2 Kaijus in this deck, but you got to draw them. Or got to draw an Ice Barrier. Opponent activating Max C. Alright, we are going to negate the Max C. We don't want them drawing any more cards. They got enough cards. No more cards this time. Bit risky. Probably shouldn't do it, but I'm feeling bold. Alright, we're going to summon the Snopios. Opponent Ash Blossoming our effect to search with the Ocean Dragon Lord, and I really kind of wanted to get the Trap out. We get the Trap out. We can flip it face up, get the Pacifist on field, and then we can start Ghotying without our levels being reduced. But you know what? We'll just live with it. We'll live with it. Ocean Dragon negated. Let's Xyz into the Arion Post. Summon the Zep. And opponent realizing they have to target the Umi. All right, they're forced to, targeting the Umi, and they're trying to activate again on a new chain to remove our monster, but they don't know that this is still protecting us, so the only thing they can remove that's ours is the Legendary Ocean, or I guess a card in our graveyard. So now they're removing the Legendary Ocean, accidentally returning our levels to normal. Opponent on a new chain, we have priority now. We're going to make the Azcan. Azcan going to banish the threat, the My Friend Pearly. That's right, we know what the threat is. My Friend Pearly is the threat. Schiff getting banished. Arion Post getting banished. We're bringing back the Azcan. And I probably should have banished Snopios instead, but it's okay. Alright, Snopios, whatever. We get back the Schiff. Opponent going to battle, activating the My Friend Pearly, and this is our last chance, alright? We're going to activate Schiff. We're going to wipe the last My Friend Pearly. We're going to nuke the whole board with the Ghoti the Deep Beyond. Opponent could shuffle away. They could have shuffled away, but they didn't. And their entire field is banished. They're shuffling their cards back in. They're shuffling desperately. They are pretty memorying, summoning a Pearly, activating, revealing the top 3 cards, getting a straight Pearly Street instead of... Oh, was that triple Pearly Street? No, they could have added a Happy Memory. Maybe they're 2 Pearly Streets and a Happy Memory. Maybe they're out of the happy. Maybe they're out of the happiness. Maybe they only play 1. We're going to take a look at their deck list. Maybe they couldn't summon it. Opponent getting the Pearly Street, activating the Happy Memory to protect. I don't know why they did that. I thought they would have activated the Pearly to summon, but they just used it and did nothing. So Pearly spells very confusing. Our opponent clearly confused with the Pearlies. Our Ghoti comes back. Let's banish Shift so it comes back, but opponent doesn't want to see it anymore, and they are done. Pearlies. Is this really what you want to be playing, or do you want to be playing Beautiful Fish? Let's go on to the next game. If you like this sort of video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll have more quality content in the future. There are some exciting fish archetypes coming out soon, so I'm pretty excited. Also, stick around to the end of the video because I am doing a new... Look at this, opponent Ash Blossom. Yes, I'm doing a new feature. All right, people send me videos all the time in my emails. All right, we're gonna watch a fan video. We're gonna rate it, and we're gonna decide whether the fan is worthy of being a Simp King fan or if they need to get banned. All right, you let me know. Maybe we can come up with a prize of some sort. We'll be creative. But you guys you're gonna have to decide. All right, if the replay is worth it. Is it worth our time? Opponent is playing the old Cash Tiras, making a Baran with their Ascended and the Gaiju Punk. Now our turn was not too hot. All right, we just set 2 ice barriers, and because our Fish Owner got negated. Opponent popping the ice barrier with Baran, going to battle, attacking with the Unicorn. We are going to activate right now the ice barrier. See if we can bait Baran's negate out. Won't let it go though. We get the Ocean Dragonlord. Opponent hitting us with the Cash Tira, banishing our 1 copy of the Stealth Kraken. We're going to try to reduce Baran's attack to 0. Baran is going to negate. Very smart. Alright, very smart play, opponent. Don't let your Baran lose his negate. Her negate? I don't know, Baran. Baran is a lady. Alright. Opponent set in back row. They are Cash Tira Burst set in a face down, but now it's Umi time. Baran's negate is gone. Cash Tira is gone. Opponent keeping the Baran. Now Baran has no negate, but Baran can pop on their turn, so we do have to get rid of it. Let's swap out into the Pacifist. Activate the Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier going to search for our boy, the Turtle Kaiju. Get turtling. We are going to turtle it up. Turtle our opponent. Baran is gone. Baran be gone. Alright, set 2 pass. Now we are safe. We got the Sea Stealth attack. We got Pacifist to make tokens. We got the Call by the Grave. Opponent activating Cash Tira Birth to summon a Cash Tira, giving us a token. Thank you. Is opponent a reader? Opponent attacking right into the Sea Stealth attack, not reading. Gets popped. Opponent still not reading, refusing to read. Banishing a monster from our extra deck. They banish our Baran. They are getting popped. And why am I running Baran in my extra deck? Well, it's because we can summon it sometimes. You saw it in the last game. Alright. Activate Ocean Dragonlord. Get the Sea Stealth. Now our monsters can't be targeted. We got the Jellyfish. We got Negate. Let's get in for what is potentially lethal damage. Opponent has no response, and they are done. Cross out designate, naming Ghost Ogre. They are out of here. Love to see it. Let's go on to the next game. All right. We got what I am going to describe as probably the ultimate game. All right, you're going to find out why. We're going to Pacifist. We're going to set 2. Sea Stealth and Ice Barrier. Not a great play, but we're just going to have to hope for the best. Opponent is going to have to live with the token. An opponent is playing Marincess. We got ourselves a water duel. A water face-off. Opponent playing Marincess, and Marincess very good against Umi because it's all water, so Umi Luck does literally nothing to them. We got to play fair, all right? Can Umi win against a pure water deck? Well, we're not just Umi, we're Umi Ghoti. Opponent Ash Blossoming, our Pacifist. Love to see it. We don't have any search targets for Pacifist, so this is just a completely wasted Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom does nothing, negating our search that would have no targets. Now, opponent going to wombo combo. We're going to let this happen, all right? We have no disruption except for the Ice Barrier in hand, so opponent wombo combo away. All right, opponent removing our token. All right, token is gone. Attacking with the Marincess, and we know it's unaffected because opponent, all right, opponent summoned it using, if you know how Marincess works, all right, they summoned it with a Crystal Heart. If you summon a Marincess with Crystal Heart and you have the field spell on the field, that monster is unaffected by card effects. Marincess summoned with Crystal Heart, unaffected by card effects. So we're not reducing it. We just want to get our Ice Bear in the graveyard to search. Opponent hit us for 4,300. And for some reason, getting rid of their entire field to go into Zealantis. I don't really understand why they did this. It gets rid of monsters, but only non-water monsters. And that is kind of all it does. So opponent banishing it to bring it back into the main monster zone. Setting some back row. I really don't understand that play. You let me know if you know what that was all about, because that really confused me. Also, apparently, you can summon this with 1 rank 4 XZ. So you got a rank 4 XZ, you can just summon this. Pretty interesting. All right, maybe we should be playing this in our deck. Ocean Drangler back on the field. We draw Legendary Ocean. All right, let's Legendary Ocean it up so we can normal summon the Ocean Dragonlord. Activate, get the Sea Stealth 2. And now we got all our Umis. We got all our Umis live. Let's crash into the Zealantis, pass to the opponent, set our other Sea Stealth, and this is going to get us back the Token Machine back online. And opponent, we're having the water duel. What are you going to do? Coral Triangle banishing itself to resummon the Coral Anemone and summoning the Sea Angel, giving us the token, giving us a search, which opponent has no more Ash Blossoms to negate. Opponent going to the Marble Rock, but did they know about Sea Stealth attack? Opponent attaching 1 billion materials to it, but it was not summoned with the Crystal Heart, so it is affected by card effects. Opponent banishing to summon the Marincess Spring Girl, attacking, not reading, getting popped by both Sea Stealth attacks. Both Sea Stealths popping. The ultimate water battle. Alright, Sea Stealth attack is what's protecting us. Opponent not caring about the Umi Lock right now. Opponent attacking. And we are going to dodge. Alright, we're dodging. Alright, we're dodging. Because I think opponent activated. Hold on. Did opponent activate the trap? This wasn't summoned with Crystal Heart. Sea Stealth attack. Going to pop. Alright. Oh, not popping. Apparently, opponent's monster is unaffected. Alright, they did summon with a Crystal Heart. I must have missed it. Alright, opponent. Again, a Splash Mage. I missed it in the replay, but in real life, I clearly knew what was going on because I would have taken a bunch of damage, lost my Umi Dragon. We get back to Pacifist. Opponent. Got their very big Marincess, and how do we deal with this, alright? We can't right now. We got a turtle until we draw Kaiju. Let's activate, and there it is. There's a Marincess wave targeting to negate our Ocean Dragonlord. We're going to let it go. Don't really need the search. We already got all our pieces on the field. Let's get in. Hit the blue tang. Get pop in. And I am very worried right now of dying to battle damage. So what we're going to do is attack into this Splash Mage, and we're going to tribute set. We're going to tribute set the Snopios over the token, so it's not in attack mode, and then opponent will potentially give us a new token. Now, sadly, set monsters will not be protected by Sea Stealth. Opponent activating Feather Duster. All right, we gotta bounce Umi Dragon to save our spell traps, otherwise we're going to be done for. Feather Duster does nothing, except gives us a token. Token back on the field. Love to see it. Opponent, Marbled Rock getting back the Marincess Wave, and they can recycle this, alright, an infinite number of times. Marincess Dive, searching for the Blue Tang. Blue Tang gonna activate. And opponent, are you wombo comboing again? Opponent wombo comboing some more, getting a Coral. Searching for Marincess cards. Getting another Dive. Activating, resummoning the Splash Mage. Resummoning the Spring Girl. Going into a Bubble Reef. Getting back the Blue Tang. Activating to get a Coral Triangle. Hitting our... Oh my goodness. Alright, are we done for? Opponent hitting... Oh my goodness. Alright, down all the way to 16. Opponent didn't quite have lethal. So they had to get through the token. And our set Pacifist monster. Our set Ghoti monster, sorry. Our Snopios. We get back the token because opponent activate effect. Ocean Dragon comes back. And now we draw Fish Sonar. Alright, love to see that. That is a positive development. Opponent activating to draw. We're going to Ocean Dragon Lord. Opponent negating with the Marincess Wave. We're going to let it go. Alright, we're letting it go. Now, this also protects all their monsters until the end of turn. Until the end of turn, link 2 or higher Marincess monsters are unaffected by card effects. So that means they can't get popped by Sea Stealth. So we got to be worried about that because they can do that every turn. They're recycling that spell. Let's search for the whale. Go to battle. Summon the whale. Banish the whale. Or hold on, we're gonna save. We're gonna wait. Not gonna banish yet. We're gonna attack. See, our opponent's monster's not getting popped. We're gonna attack into the Blue Tang. Blue Tang getting popped. All right, Blue Tang getting popped. And now we're gonna save the whale. Whale is saved. And we're gonna banish our token. All right, why am I banishing the token? Because I want token to be in defense mode. Because I'm very worried about dying to an attack through our monsters with these unaffected Marincesses. Alright, whale comes back in defense mode. Opponent activates an effect to banish and draw. We are going to get a token. Thank you, token. Please, return to us. The epicness of this duel continues. Opponent may not have read before, but now they definitely read. We're going to banish Ocean Dragon Lord to prevent the lethal damage. Activate the Mega Fortress Whale to pop our opponent's Great Bubble Reef. Now, I'm pretty sure they have Wave. Where's Wave? Wave is in the graveyard right now. They don't have it. Pop the Bubble Reef. Opponent attacking into the Whale. Whale is going to die. We're going to let Whale die. Alright, Whale comes back every battle phase anyway. Whale is kill. Opponent getting back. Okay, there we go. They're getting back the Wave now. Alright, now they got the Wave. Opponent activating Marincess Dive. Resummoning. Are they going to wombo combo again? Is it wombo combo time? No, just one monster. Alright, just one monster on the field in defense mode. Alright. Okay, Ice Barrier. That does nothing. Opponent activating Marincess Wave to negate the search for the Ocean Dragon Lord again. They are really worried about us searching with Ocean Dragon Lord. Not sure why. Let's set the Ice Barrier. Opponent call by. Banishing the Whale. We really wanted to summon Whale, alright, in the battle phase. But this Ice Barrier is going to let us get Kaiju, alright? And Kaiju is going to be our next way to out this. We just got to keep living. Alright, we got to live. Let's hit their Blue Tang. Opponent. Blue Tang is hit. Main phase 2, end phase. Past the turn. Are we done for? Opponent activating. Getting back the Marincess. Activating Book of Eclipse to flip our monster face down. We're going to banish him. So if opponent has 1400 attack, they can get us. Or can they? Opponent activating Marincess Dive. Go into battle. Attacking. Popping the token. Popping the token. Getting in for lethal damage, but we got Ice Bear. Ice Bear going to negate. Negate and reduce. Opponent, for some reason, not activating the Marincess Dive. It's because Dive only protects Link 2 or higher Marincess, not the Marincess effect monsters that are level 4. So that would not have saved them. Alright, 0 attack. We got the Ice Bear in the graveyard. We got to hope opponent doesn't have an Ash Blossom. We get a token. We get Search for Nothing. Dragonlord coming back. We draw a Shift. That is a great draw because now we can synchro with the token. Opponent activating Droplet. Droplet negating. They are so worried about the Ocean Dragonlord. They're dropletting. Negating and reducing the Ocean Dragon Lord with Droplet and our shift for some reason, even though it does nothing. Let's Synchro into the big Chungus, and now the Chungus engine is online. You saw how devastating it was when I showed you before in the last video. Let's banish a card, trigger the Chungus, get the turtle. Opponent Marissa's waving to try and negate Chungus. We are going to banish him to prevent the targeting effect from targeting him. Not targeted if he's not on the field. Chungus banish. Banish a card from the graveyard. Turtle it up. Get rid of their last set back row. Alright, that was what we banished with the Chungus. Alright, we banished their last set back row. It was an imperm. Turtle. Now they just got the Marincess Battle Ocean. We're going to get rid of our turtle. He did his job. Back to our graveyard turtle. Big Chungus is going to come back. Meaning we got another banish because we can banish Ocean Dragon Lord to trigger Big Chungus. Opponent setting a back row. Let's banish the Ocean Dragon Lord. Banish their back row. Opponent's Droplet is gone. Opponent's Marincess Wave is gone. And Marincess are done. The real ruler of the ocean is Umi Ghoti's. Alright, let's go. Alright, on to the next game. On to the next game. The fishes are ready. And here we go. I talked a little bit about this, alright? Twin Twisters. I am playing, I don't know why I'm not drawing it, but I'm drawing I have triple Twin Twisters in the deck. It lets you discard a card to target 2 spell traps on the field, up to 2, pop them, alright? Opponent is Ash Blossoming, our fish sonar. This happens, alright? This is going to happen a lot. Luckily, we got the Foolish Burial goods. Foolish Burial. Send the Ice Barrier to the graveyard. Activate the Ice Barrier. Send the Ocean Dragon Lord. Add the Ocean Dragon Lord. And we got Jellyfish. We're going to activate Jellyfish. Special summon the Ocean Dragon Lord. Opponent also has Imperm. Alright. Well, luckily, we got all the answers today. Ice HMR are going to let us special summon the Ocean Dragon Lord from hand. And Jellyfish's effect sends the Umi as cost. So we still got the Umi in graveyard. So let's get the Ocean Dragon Lord out here. Activate. Get the Sea Stealth. And toggle on in a standby phase. We're going to activate, get the Pacifist. No reason to set the Twin Twisters because opponent also has Book of Moon. Opponent with all the answers today. Alright, flipping our Kairishin face down before our Umi is live, so we can't negate with the Jellyfish. We are going to be able to activate Jellyfish's negate still, though. And we're going to get Pacifist tokens. Opponent playing Pearly. Alright. We get the Phantasm token. Opponent Pearling it up. We are going to negate the search from the My Friend Pearly. Is this the right place to negate with Jellyfish? I certainly hope so, but opponent also has Triple Tactics. Triple Tactics going to draw 2. They have the Pearly Street, so we can't target their monsters anymore. They got Happy Memory. Happy Memory going to summon the Purlili. Purlili. Getting the Pearly to hand, and that is a special summon, so they get to normal summon the Pearly. Searching 3, and with Cairo face down, they are not waterlocked. Getting Pearl-Leap. Opponent exiting into the Happiness. Going to battle, hitting our Ocean Dragon Lord, and because he was face down, Sea Stealth attack does not protect. Opponent activating the Pearly Happiness, getting a Delicious Memory, reducing the attack of the Jellyfish, and I've seen this before, alright? I've seen this before. This is Pearly lethal. Pearly's going to wipe up our entire field. We're going to dodge with the Jellyfish, alright? Dodge with Sea Stealth. Now, we can't dodge one face down, alright? I would have saved my Ocean Dragon Lord if I could have, but when face down, can't dodge. Opponent sending our Pacifist back to the hand, summoning another Pearly from the deck. It's activating again, giving them just luck shot into another pretty memory. Opponent hitting our token, so we got nothing but the Sea Stealth. Opponent again, the Sleepy Memory to hand, hitting us for 100, hitting us for 100. Going main phase 2, making a downer, going into the Zeus, and this is it, alright. Zeus is the ultimate boss from Pearly's, and I think this is the end. Opponent also exiting into a Beauty, meaning they got Monster Negate. Zeus going to wipe up our entire field. Nothing we can do. Opponent eating our Sea Stealth attack with the Beauty. Beauty going to eat up the Sea Stealth. We're going to have to top deck Amazing. I don't think there's a single top deck we have that could win right now, but, you know, we just got to believe that we can top deck out of this. And we are going to get our Jelly back, but Jelly not going to do much at all. Opponent activating in the standby phase to negate the jelly. And Ghoti not going to be enough to get us through this. All right, Pearly's got us this time. But I think it was, you know, the triple negate Book of Moon play that got us. So we're going to go on to the next one. All right, we are going to do one more game. And then we are going to go on to the Simp King mailbag. The Simp King mailbox. We're going to look at the user sent video. We're going to see if it's good. Opponent activating Max C in response to the fish sonar. And I've said this before. The card we're worried about most is Ash Blossom. So if opponent activates a Max C on us and I have call by, I'm going to let it go. All right, we're not even going to special summon right now. We're going to Legendary Ocean, summon the Ocean Dragon Lord, get that Sea Stealth so we're protected from Veilers, because people are playing Veiler again, all right? You got to worry, right? Veiler stops your monsters from being targeted by Veiler. Umi Sea Stealth 2 protects your monsters from Veiler because Veiler targets and is a light monster. Let's search. Set 2 face downs. Opponent activating, and we're getting the hardest battles today. Opponent playing Labyrinth, and the one weakness of Umi deck is traps. Where's our Twin Twisters right now? Twin Twisters always fails to show up when it's needed most. Opponent setting a big welcome, not realizing they're waterlocked probably. Got their Lady Labyrinth on the field. Let's activate Sea Stealth, protect the Ocean Dragon Lord. Opponent setting more back row. Can't activate the Labyrinth to summon. Probably confused. Staying in defense mode. Alright, let's generate some value. Get that Pacifist out here. Pass the turn because we can't hit through this Lady Labyrinth. Lady Labyrinth can't be destroyed by card effects when they control set cards, so Sea Stealth not going to pop them. Opponent setting more back row. Passing back to us. Alright, another Ghoti. Let's activate Ocean Dragon Lord, get another Sea Stealth. Summon the Ghoti. Pass to the opponent. Now we summon in attack mode, so we have something to banish with Sea Stealth, alright? Opponent going to attack. We're going to let this go because we don't want to banish it and have our opponent attack the Ocean Dragon Lord. Opponent. Not activate anything. We're going to activate Ocean Dragon Lord. Get a Sea Stealth. Alright. Set some more back row. Switch our Ocean Dragon Lord to defense mode. Opponent. Finally activating a card. Alright. Pot of Extravagance going to draw 2. That's going to give us a token. It's going to activate to search. We have no target to search for. Sometimes that baits out an Ash Blossom. Opponent not attacking though. Probably. I don't know what's going on. Opponent finally read. Maybe opponent read Sea Stealth attack and is like, I don't want to attack Ocean Dragon Lord. It's going to pop. Or maybe they're worried about Umi summoning something in the battle phase and that's why they're skipping the battle phase. But opponent just playing afraid. Let's normal summon. Use the token to synchro into the Supreme Sovereign. Switch to battle. Attack. It is bigger, so it's going to die. We're going to activate Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier is not going to... is going to negate this, yeah. Ice Barrier will negate it. It can't be targeted and can't be destroyed by card effects, but Ice Barrier going to reduce and negate. Opponent does get to search for a normal trap. Set and face down Eradicator Epidemic Virus. But we're going to crash into their Lady Labyrinth. But before we do, we're banishing the Ice Barrier, sending the Whale to the graveyard back to hand, and that is going to trigger the Big Chungus. And opponent can't summon a monster right now. They're locked. Big Chungus activate, banish the card they searched for and the Chandelier from the graveyard. We pop them, then we attack again. Opponent welcome Labyrinthing, summoning a Lady Labyrinth again, but we're going to banish and negate from the graveyard. Opponent had one in the GY, the one we just smacked. We're going to negate it. So it is very destroyable right now by battle. Opponent activating big welcome, summoning the other lady, lovely lady, returning it to the hand. Set another Ice Barrier and we're going to pass the turn. Opponent, every turn we can activate Big Chungus to banish. Opponent resummoning the Lady Labyrinth, but it is negated. We are going to get a token. Thank you, opponent, for giving us the token. Opponent activating Lady Labyrinth from the hand. But Big Chungus, it is negated still. Call by the Grave negating it. We get the token. Opponent activating a reset. That back on the field. Summoning the Ariana. But now opponent, you got the Ariana on field. That means you cannot summon any more monsters right now. No Labyrinth monsters can be summoned. They're all dark. We got the Ocean Lock. Opponent activating the Labyrinth. And we are going to get rid of that right now. Banish the Ocean Dragon Lord. We're removing our Ocean Lock temporarily to trigger Big Chungus. Opponent Labyrinth clocking. But it's going to be too late. Chungus is already going to have activated By the time that resolves, we're going to banish the Labyrinth. Opponent responding with the Welcome Labyrinth, so they do get to pop something, except we banished with Sea Stealth, so all our face-up spell traps can't be destroyed. Opponent could destroy the token. They could try to destroy Big Chungus, but he protects himself by banishing a fish from our graveyard, which is just going to come back. Opponent choosing to try and pop our Sea Stealth, not going to get popped anyway, because it's protected. Big Chungus banishes their field spell, which they usually only run one of. Opponent making Muckracker from the Underworld. If a monster would be destroyed, you contribute a fiend instead. You can target a fiend in your graveyard, discard a card, special summon it. That is not going to work because this is dark, not water. Opponent. Oh, hold on. Umi Dragon is gone. They can do it. All right, they can do it. They can do it. They can do it. Summoning the Lady Labyrinth, and it is back to not being negated again. Very good play. Very good play, opponent. Targeting our Big Chungus to shuffle it back into the deck. I don't think so. We're going to banish to protect Big Chungus. Opponent activating Anti-Spell Fragrance. That does not matter to us right now, although it would have been very good going first. Sea Stealth protects our Big Chungus. Let's summon the Lifeless Leaf Fish. Send a Paces to the graveyard. Activate Shift, banish itself. 2 boost, but we can't get through the Lady. Big Chungus comes back. Shift comes back. Opponent activating again, trying to target Big Chungus, banish him. We're going to protect Big Chungus. Big Chungus will not be removed from the field. Opponent activated Maxi. That is kind of annoying. They're going to draw some cards, all right. But I think we're okay. I think we can handle them getting 1 card from our shift. Opponent go into battle, attacking into our lifeless, and that is Ice Barrier time. Ice Barrier going to negate. They get to set a spell. Send the big welcome. But they get reduced all the way to 0. Effect negated. Monster destroyed. Opponent activating Lady of Labyrinth, summoning itself in defense mode. Is that, hold on, is that Lady Labyrinth number 3? Didn't we just deal with that? Hold on, it is. It is the same monster again. All right, Big Chungus is back. All right, now I think they're out. Let's activate Ice Barrier to trigger Big Chungus. Getting a Kaiju. Big Chungus has not been triggered this turn. Banish the face down card that they set. Banish the Lady from the graveyard. We draw Ready Fusion. All right. Shift. Banish itself. Trigger the Big Chungus. Banish their last face down. Synchro summon into the Arion Post. Arion Post banish another Paces. Go to battle. Attack. We are big enough to just crash through right now. Hit our opponent for 2,000, 2,100, and lethal damage with the Big Chungus. Obliterating the Labyrinth. Love to see it. Let's go on to the Simp King mail. Alright, here is the fan video that I got sent. Let's witness this, alright? Is this a quality duel? You decide. We got Joe Zone versus a bunch of Japanese characters. We got some adventure summoning into a instant contact, making rank 7XZ, number 42 Galaxy Tomahawk. We know where this is going, all right? We know where this is going. This is going into Degeneracy Town, all right? Straight to Wombo Combo City. We're going to make 1,000 tokens. We are going to make the Degeneracy continue with Auroradon. And, you know, I love this combo. Back from the Hulk of Fibrex days, I used to do this combo every day. I was doing it to every opponent. They were getting 2 cards discarded from their hand. But we'll see. We'll see what the direction this goes. XL Synchron. Get an additional token with the Mecha Phantom Beast. Sending to the graveyard a little secret monster, a little level 1 tuner. Making the Baron. Alright. Baroning it up. Jet Synchron coming back from the graveyard, discarding that hand trap to make a Cupid Pitch. There it is. Opponent has no disruption. All right. Look, I appreciate this combo. Very great. All right. I do love it. I do also like videos where opponent tries, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe opponent can fight through this. All right. We'll see. Where opponent's not giving up. So they must believe in themselves. And we're going to believe in them too, because this is some degeneracy, right? I'm on the side of opponent right now. Yeah, getting the Nemesis Corridor. All right. You're going to stop opponent from summoning cards or adding cards to their hand by making the Thunder Dragon Colossus. There it is. Thunder Dragon Colossus. We also got 1 additional token and making summoning from the deck the Psychic Wielder to synchro into a Karakuri Shogun. All right, I don't know what that is or what that does. It is going to summon a okay, it is just an extension into another level 10. I see. All right, that's a bit very creative. Making the Psychic End Punisher. All right, opponent, we got the unaffected Psychic End because our life points are lower than yours somehow. I don't know how our life points got lower. Opponent setting 4 back row. Our opponent believes in themselves. All right, they are believing real hard. Baron popping back row. I'm not sure what that card was. Select the card so I know what they do. Or send me the actual replay in MasterDuel. All right, that's my advice. You want to send a video to Simp King? My email's in the description. You share your user ID with me, and I can watch your gameplay. All right, looks like we got lethal. Opponent can't get through the negates, and that is Degenerate level 7 combo. Love to see it. Thank you for sending the video. If you're watching, let me know down in the comments. Is this worthy of praise by the Simp King? All right, here is the Ghoti deck list set for the latest meta. We got Supe, we got 1 Shift, we got 1 Zep, we got 2 Lifeless Leaf Fish, we got triple Jellyfish, we got triple Supe Dustwalker, we got Ice Age Tremor, we got triple Ocean Dragonlord, we got 1 Snopios, we got Mega Fortress Wheel, we got 2 Turtle Kaijus, we got Foolish Burial, 1 Lightning Storm, we got triple Fish Sonar, 2 Legendary Oceans, 1 Pacifist, 2 Sea Stealth 2s, triple Twin Twisters, 2 Call Buys, triple Ice Barrier, triple Sea Stealth. In the extra, we got 2 Arion Posts, 1 White Aura Whale, 1 Excel Synchro, 1 Azcan, 2 Azcan, Baron de Fleur, a Supreme Sovereign, a Ghoti the Deep Beyond, number 47 Nightmare Shark, Stealth Kraken Spawn, and a Zeus. Hope you liked today's video. We have 2 extra slots in our extra deck. We are going to put, hold on. There was some deck surgery that happened, all right? And the Zeus fell out of the deck. Where's Zeus? He's already in there, all right? Zeus fell out of the deck. We're going to put another Arion Post and another Azcan, all right? These were always in here, all right? It was always like this. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and have a good night. I'll see you next time.
Did you know that you can now join the Simp King channel? It's going to give you access to all sorts of amazing perks like early access to videos and some beautiful stickers. We got Frog, Jerry Beans, man. Just subscribe. It's easy. I made it the lowest price possible. $0.99 a month. That's Canadian Monopoly money. If you don't want to join the channel, you can still subscribe. You'll get access to all my videos and be notified when I come out with a new one. All right, let's go.